Hello my peoples, Pleasant Valley Middle Schoolers. In this video we're going to talk about the crab walk or the crab crawl. You call it whatever you want. But it is when we crawl facing up, right? And some people don't think this crawl is very useful. But if you've ever been hiking down a steep hill and you lose your balance and you sit down and put your hands on the ground, you'll notice that it's way less likely to slip forward. So, I do find it extremely useful. Now, we can't do this with knees on the ground, right? Because our knees are facing up. But there's an option to make the crab walk or crawl easier. And that's a scoot. This is how, if the crab walk is hard, we start scooting. Here's how the scoot goes. Hands down, lift, and pull. Both hands and feet, lift and pull. Now, of course, we can go backwards. Hands back, feet back, lift it and push. Well, actually, we're pulling with the arms. Lift and pull, lift and pull. Now, this one doesn't really lend itself to going sideways. We'll do that. We'll leave that for the crab walk, actually. But you can do this. This is another interesting one. To start kind of getting one arm stronger, right? We can do this. One side at a time, then switch. One side at a time, then switch. One side at a time. That way we start getting used to putting all the weight on one arm while we still have two legs on the floor. Easier than a crab walk. And of course we can still do them backwards. You lift, bring the feet close, reach with the hand, lift and pull, lift and pull, okay? So, now, we go to the crab walk. And the crab walk, once more, we're in that contralateral movement. So, we can even do this, right? To start practicing the crab walk in place, just like we did the rocking motions with the bear crawl, or the crawl, the human crawl, right? Or the wolf crawl. Any of those animals that face down when they crawl, right? It's contralateral. My left hand moves when my right foot moves. But then when we start walking, that's what happens, of course. Now notice my hips are low. That's how we're going to practice the crab walk here in school. Low hips. High hips make it unnecessarily hard, and it's not really practical. Low hips make it way more practical for those type of climbing situations. And here's another beautiful thing about the crab walk. When you let go of your hands, swing forward, you end up in that deep squat position, which we're going to talk a lot about when we start working on standing movements. So it's a good way to practice and get strong in that deep squat position. As I said before, the scoot is not great for going sideways, but the crab walk is. You can still go crab walk sideways, right? And once more, feet together, hands apart. Just like in the wolf crawl, the bear, or the human crawl, hands together, feet apart. Feet together, hands apart. Hands together, feet apart. Feet together, hands apart. Hands together, feet apart. Feet together, hands apart. Hands together, feet apart. And of course, I'm moving contralaterally. See, I move my right foot, my left hand. Left foot, my right hand. Right foot, left hand. Left foot, right hand. So, that's the crab walk or crab crawl. Play it around with that as well. It's another very good exercise, not only to develop upper body strength, but strength and flexibility and mobility through your hips and ankles. Have fun with it. I'll see you guys in class.